And the Premier of Alberta, Alison Redford, joins us now from Washington. Premier, you're being outspent, it appears, about 10-1 on this ad war. How can you win against a ratio like that?
Well, from our perspective, information is important, and there's no doubt that right now in Washington there's a lot of interest in asking questions with respect to Canada's record, Alberta's record. And we're here to talk about some of the same issues that we've been talking about for the past 18 months, but we have the opportunity now to have what I would say is a very focused audience of decision makers that want to talk about what we've accomplished, and so that's why we're here today.
You know, the fight for the most part, I guess, is over environmental regulations and environmental protection. How does President Obama decide who to listen to in speaking for Alberta on that topic, whether it should be you or the Prime Minister? Who should he listen to?
Well, I'm not sure that it matters an awful lot whether it's me or the Prime Minister. I hope that it's both, because I think the message is the same. You know, we as Canadians are very proud of our environmental record. As Albertans, we're proud of our environmental record. We have a strong regulatory approach. The federal government and the provincial government and industry are working together on some very good work with respect to oil and gas regulations. We're committed to environmental protection and environmental sustainability. And so from my perspective, we all need to be talking about this.
But when it comes down to some of the details on carbon pricing, is the message the same? Because that's what they're looking at, right?
Well, it's interesting because that's one part of the questions that we're asked down here, and we're very proud of what we've done in Alberta, and the federal government has been very clear that they think the system in Alberta has worked quite well, where we have a price on carbon, that money goes into a technology fund, and then we invest that fund in further environmental sustainability. It's worked well, it's effective, and we're going to keep it in place.
Last question. This is the fourth time in about a year and a half that you've been to Washington. Are you turning minds there on this issue?
Well, every single time that I come, we have the opportunity to meet with more people, and very often the people I'm meeting with are people that we're introduced to from the previous visit. I'll be at the Brookings Institute tomorrow. It's the first time we've been asked to speak there to both a small group and a large group, and we're going to keep talking about what Canada's record has been, because we all need to be proud of it, and we know that this project and our reputation matters in terms of future economic growth.
Premier Redford, thanks for your time tonight. Appreciate it.
Nice to talk to you, Peter.